competition. Well, it will be if they ever show up. DJs, let me know numbers during this next track. Let's get it. Face Arena.
Okay, Jay, what do you want to do? Okay, Jay, I have set your route to the next maze day trips. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Hey, yo, thanks, Arena. I'm your boy, Scott Tyler, and I have an ad here for Yuji's Auto, which is weird because Kono Yuji-san does not like to advertise. Anyway, let's see what it says. Engine upgrades, custom builds, street races, fashion, music, daily live stream. Wait, Keiko-san wrote this, didn't they? Yeah, Keiko-san definitely wrote this. That explains everything. Hey, get down to Yuji's Auto if you want to see sweet rides and 600 years of Japanese culture clash. Should be real fun. Hey, thanks, Arena. I'm your boy, Scott Tyler.
You have arrived at your destination.
Hey, day trippers and thrill seekers. We are nearly ready to head out on one of my favorite excursions. We will be taking in some epic views of the mountains as we travel along one of the most scenic roads, Minami Awa. So, have a last check of your vehicle and let's roll out.
A note up top. Just try your best to stick together. This is a group exercise, remember? No racing off, and enjoy the views. Over to the right, way off in the distance, is Tokyo City. It started off much smaller, in this case, just a fishing village we know as Edo. As trade and infrastructure grew, so did the city boundaries, until what we see today as the sprawling, luminous capital of Japan. Now don't we look good? The cars for this day trip will turn heads wherever you go. Designed for pure performance, these modern supercars are amongst the most desirable drives. Now, I'm sure most of you have heard of the Horizon Festival, but this one is special. I myself have been writing letters, emails, and sending carrier pigeons to whoever on the festival board would listen. Bring Horizon to Japan. Well, they listened, and just look. Competing at Horizon is earned. To enter, you need to qualify for an invitational event. A fast-paced drive from A to B with multiple start points. It can quickly become a real spectacle. If you make it over the line, then well done. You get a yellow wristband. And with that, access to your first bunch of official Horizon events. Take in the surroundings as we head along this forest road. Housing a thriving ecosystem, this is the perfect place to spot the Honshu Sika deer. Now is a great time to remind you, take photographs, make memories. Take extra care on this road. It's a little more narrow with some tight bends and turns. You can see why, around the midnight hour, those looking for a clearer road, free of daily commuters, might say bring a JDM Classic and push a few limits. But that's not what we're doing right now. No matter how many times I drive this road, I get goosebumps. Now team, just look at that view and feel the thrill of the raised road right now. And there's another reason why I love going over this. That's right, tunnel, cutting right into the landscape, helping the road snake through steep terrain. One of our group is lucky enough to be driving the Audi R8. If you're not on a day trip and trying to stay with the pack, then this V10-powered supercar could manage a top speed of 205 miles per hour. With its race car DNA, it has the stability and responsiveness to handle any corner you come up against. When I promise epic views, I deliver Mount Fuji. It's an active stratovolcano, last erupted in 1707. Made up of many layers of lava, ash, cinder. Fuji has an unmistakable near-symmetrical silhouette, towering over us at 3,776 meters to the summit. Remember when I told you about Edo? Well, in Japanese history, that also refers to a period of time. That's right, the Edo period. A prosperous time of growth, culture, and stability. Spanning from 1603 to 1868, and this town, Naraijuku, was the wealthiest post town along the Nakasendo Highway, running all the way to Edo, or as we know it today, Tokyo.
All right, mate, good job. So, day trippers, we will see you soon for part 2 shortly. Make your way there now, if you will. And for us 3, I think we can swing by a speed zone on the way. Okay, you know about speed zones. It's a zone you have to speed through. Be brave, be quick. I think the Porsche can do it. Can you?
They can, for sure.
Okay, hold your nerve. Foot down.
Hey, thanks, Jordan. I enjoyed that. You know, I quite like your little challenges.
Yeah, why do you think I'm hanging around your day trips like a sore thumb?
That's not how the phrase works, but I get what you're trying to say. We appreciate you, Jordy.
Okay, that's some nerve. Even I backed down from 1 or 2 corners.
You're in the speed zone. Roll it to the end and don't leave the road. That's your average speed locked in. Oh, and pass through again every time you think you have a faster car. Put it to the test.
Hey, now we're racing in higher tier events. You should think about getting some cars to help you out. Keep your eyes peeled for vehicles for sale. You never know. That car might be the difference between first and second place.
You're at Horizon Festival Japan. And we are Horizon Base Arena.
Hey, Horizon. So I hear some of you just got to meet the festival boss, Selena Marston, at the last invitation. She's cool, right? Racing loyalty, super accomplished, very nice, and incredibly smart. I know she's nice because she always listens to me in staff meetings, and I know she's... any of the things I say. Relationship. Ms. Marsden provides the experience, wisdom, and leadership. Scotty T provides the bass.
Legendary Porsche 959 collecting dust around here. Sent you the photo. Check it out. Looks like it's sitting in a town.
one-of-a-kind abandoned cars around Japan. I've got a bunch of photos that might help you zero in on the location. Take a look at this one. It might be nearby. You'll have to search the railway. Maybe under the bridge?
Check the clip.
And restores them himself. And he says he has like a dozen of them in his garage. And that he's happy to send us photo crews and share some with festival drivers. I mean, can you believe that? I was like, bro, you are gonna make my listeners so incredibly happy. And all they have to do is keep it locked to Base Arena.